Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz, Love During Lockup Edition. My name is Brianna, and I am here, as always, with my co-host, Mary.
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, girl, hey. And today we have this awesome guest, long-awaited. Indy is here from Love During Lockup and soon Love After Lockup. Welcome, welcome.
Hey, hi. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thanks for coming. You look amazing.
Thank
And
you.
before we get started, I just need to ask this question. We always make a list of questions. This is not on it. How do you put your lashes on so perfectly?
Oh my gosh, like
I
experience. Like literally, I do the strips because I can't sleep with lashes on, but literally, like I just put them as close to my lash line as possible. And it's so quick. Like I do it with my hands. I don't have to use any tools or nothing. Like I take the glue and then I just put it like right here. I push, and then that's it. I'm done.
I have practiced and practiced and practiced, and I just come to the realization I cannot do it.
Oh, girl, I can't do that. No way.
I have to make like a video or something and send it to you.
Will you do a tutorial?
Yeah,
I need a YouTube tutorial.
So easy.
Oh, definitely. A tutorial is in order.
Yes, I'll do it. It's so easy.
I have like 20 pairs of lashes, like all different ones. Like I honestly can't do it either. I have all the different glue, everything. Anyway, but that's irrelevant. So thank you for coming. We're very, very excited. We've had a great time watching this season. Can't believe how much, like there's a whole new dimension in during lockup compared to after. So what made you do the show? What made you what made you apply?
So it's crazy because I didn't actually apply. Like I had a TikTok video and it went viral. We had like over 2 million likes and views and shares. And so they end up sending me a message on Instagram. It was like, would you like to be a part of the show? And I didn't know anything about it because I didn't watch the episodes prior to being on it. And but everybody was tagging underneath the comments like, oh, y'all should be on Love After Lockup, Love After Lockup. And I'm just like, I don't even know what that is, but okay. And so they asked me and they was like, do you want to be on the show? And I was like, I guess. At first I thought it was like a scam thing. So I was like, let's just see how the interview process, see if this is legit. And then once I start going through the interview, I was like, I probably should watch the episodes to know what I'm getting myself into. And so then I watched the episodes and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is cool. Like, it would be nice to like showcase our love, you know?
Has it been what you thought it would be, or has it been kind of a shocking experience?
I feel like it's what you probably would imagine. Like, I mean, of course, like I have to sometimes be like, oh, okay, calm down, people, because like sometimes you'll get like, little nasty messages or whatever the case is. And you'll be like, you guys are only seeing like 15 minutes of me in an hour show. So you don't know me. So calm down, like relax. It's gonna be okay. Like, but my block button is definitely active. So, I don't do a lot of back and forth.
And you got to keep that active.
Yes. We'll be nice to you so you don't block.
Listen, I'm okay with like the memes and the jokes, like about my lashes and stuff like that. Like I laugh at that kind of stuff. I don't even mind about those. I like memes. I like watching those kind of things. But, when people get disrespectful and they talk about, my parenting or stuff like that based off of 15-minute clips, I'd be like, block.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. So yesterday, for the first time, Mary showed me the TikTok with all the prisoners and their JPay. Like I was blown away by it, by the way. And I was so curious. I was flicking through it, and there were some fine men on there. Let me tell you. But so what made you decide to do that? Had you done it before? Had you messaged with a prisoner before?
So I've never messaged a prisoner before. And honestly, like it was a surprise to me that it was even a prison TikTok side of the world. So I was actually like, it was like maybe like 3 in the morning or something. I'm scrolling through TikTok and then his video came up. And I had liked the video because I was like, oh, he's cute. But I went right past it. Like I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm not going to do it. And then the next day, like I had a dream. And then so I was like, oh, this is a sign. And so then I sent him a message, was like, let me just try it out and see what happens.
Wow. I like that you have this really spiritual side. I'm a little bit like that too. I have a whole channel on meditation and stuff like that. I appreciate that about you, that you tune into your gut.
Yeah, it's very spiritual.
I definitely think it's over the top for the show, because it's not like over the top like that in my real life, but definitely I'm for like meditations. Like if you feel like you need confirmation for something, I'm for seeing a psychic for that. Like vision boards and manifestation, I'm for all of that.
Very cool. Very cool. So why Harry, although he's super cute?
So initially it was looks, but like, once I got to know him and we opened up to one another, because it's like when you're doing jail letters and stuff like that, it's like you're talking 24/7 all day, every day. And so you're like, unloading big things, like you're unloading childhood trauma, you're unloading like your life and stuff like that. And I felt like we just kind of grew like a close bond. And then it was just like, I felt like the communication was way more open than it's ever been in like my outside relationships with people. So I was like, I see, like, it's a spark there for sure. It like we didn't just hop into a relationship, it like gradually happened. Like we just really got to know each other. And then once we realized like we was really feeling each other, then it was like, okay, yeah, you want to be my girl?
So when you met him, because we know we've seen the previews, right? We're going to tune in tomorrow. We know you're on the next season, so we know you've met. Was it really different? Like, was he what you thought he would be like?
He was everything I thought he would be. It's so funny because everybody asks, is like, oh, were you nervous? Like, was it nerves? Literally, it felt like I knew him forever. Like, we always be like, we known each other in past lives because it's always been so easy. Like, it was no nerves. Like, it's always been easy with him. It's so strange, but like, I always be like, you're definitely like a twin flame or something for me.
When your mom saw him, did she change her tune? By the way, big fan of your mom.
Oh, me too.
I know. Everybody loves my mom. I said she's the real star of the show. She's the real star.
No, for real though. She's a badass.
Yeah.
She's got her eyes are so amazing, right?
Yes.
And your brothers
had that. Yeah, my brother has it, and then another one of my sisters, she has the eyes too. And it's so funny because it's like all her light skinned kids have the eyes, and then all her brown skinned kids don't. It's hilarious.
That is interesting. Yeah, we love her. Definitely.
Yes, we do. So Wendy, do you get recognized in public a lot?
So sometimes, but like I think with like the mask on and stuff like that, people don't ever really notice. It's not until like my mask off or something like that. But for sure, like right away, like they'll notice my mom first because they see the eyes. They're like, hold on, I know those eyes somewhere. And then she'll put her mask on. They're like, oh my God. And then they'll look at me and be like, oh my goodness. So yeah.
Did she feel more comfortable with him after meeting him? Did she sort of change her tune a little?
I definitely think once she met him, she was like, okay, it seems like he's genuine. Like it seems like he really does care. So, because she was like, she could see like his emotions and stuff like that. And she got to kind of like suss him out a little bit. So she was like, you know what? It seemed like he could be genuine. Like the verdict is still out, but it does seem like he cares.
Yeah. But is she, I think with all of these people, all of the prisoners, everyone wonders, is their criminal behavior over, right? Because I've even heard podcasters say that this is like a documentary on recidivism where, so I can imagine your mom was worried that he would reoffend, right?
Yeah, for sure. But I feel like for him, like he's so focused on like, because it was a miserable time for him. Like he hated it. So he doesn't want to go back. Like I never had like any worries or that he would, because I was like, okay, it seemed like, you learned your lesson, because prior to him going to jail, it's like, I don't know how he really got into the situation because he had everything going for him. Like he was doing well then, he had his own job, he had a car, like he was doing what he was supposed to do, his own place. And so how he even got into that situation is pretty much like bad choices with friends and being around the wrong group. But I already knew like when he got out, like he would be focused and be doing what he's supposed to do, which is getting a job and trying to get his life back on track.
Yeah, that's excellent. I'm really glad about that, for sure.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So
how is he adjusting to life on the outside?
I think it's a lot, because I feel like, it's one thing when you just get out and you adjust and you get used to people, but it's another thing when you have to get out, adjust to people, cameras, like, fans. It's like, it's overwhelming. I think sometimes a lot he gets overwhelmed, and sometimes I have to be like, okay, like calm down, it's gonna be okay. Like he's just not used to like the attention, like a little parts of him, like, some of the attention, but like really he's just like, I only did this show for you. Like I would never did it if you didn't want to do it.
Uh, and what does he think about Anaya, the psychic, saying it was all going to work out?
He does not like an Iris. He doesn't
Oh,
like, he's not
Naris,
really
sorry,
a
I said it
fan.
wrong. Yeah.
He's not a fan of an Iris. He'd be like whatever, like, he was like, I don't believe in that kind of stuff, which he's not super religious, but he does believe in God and stuff like that. So he's just like, yeah, no, I guess, whatever. If that makes you feel comfort, I'm here for you to feel comfort. But for me to go personally, no.
But so far, she's been spot on.
Right? I tell him that all the time. I'd be like, just get yourself a reading. Like I was like, get yourself a reading. But for him, he's like, nah, I think that they go off of like social cues and like, and I was like, no, because I was like, the first reading I ever got, it was over the phone. Like I had never met her before, and like she didn't have like my social medias or my names, like, and then all my pictures were on private. So I was like, it would have been no way for her to notice. And she was knowing like some personal stuff. So I was like, yeah, no. I just think some people have gifts, and that's that.
I want a reading with her. How do I reach her?
Good. Oh my God. I will send you her page so you can
Really?
India hook
Please.
you up. India hook
I
you
should
up,
get like an
Brianna.
intuitive reading. Let her do an intuitive reading and you'll see for yourself.
Yeah.
Like spot on.
Oh, sorry for interrupting. Yeah, we once interviewed a psychic on our podcast. He was on 90 Day Fiance. That was very
Oh, wow.
interesting. Yeah, that was
I can
wild.
only imagine. I believe people have the gifts, and she definitely for
Yeah.
sure gifts because she has.
I
the
just
big-
believed everything good she said and ignored anything bad she said.
Yeah, I
Of
think
course.
sometimes you just take what resonates. Take what
Yeah, right.
resonates. But also you have like your own intuition and stuff to decipher if that feels real, to your situation or not.
What do you think will happen next? Where do you picture yourself in 5 years?
So in 5 years, I definitely pictured myself with one more kid because I've been saying I want a son forever. Hopefully marriage. I want a little cabin house in the woods. I definitely want to do like, some more of the show and maybe even dabble in other things. Like nobody knows that I write contemporary horror. Like I do that for myself. Like it's like a hobby. But I'm like
I love horror.
I'm a huge Stephen King fan. So,
me too.
like,
and Anne Rice. I'm just reading every Anne Rice novel right now. Oh my God, that's so cool. Yeah, no, I'm obsessed.
Me too. Trust me too. So I want to do something like that. I think that would be dope.
That'd be
That's
so
awesome.
cool. So, Indy, are there any misconceptions out there from your portrayal on the show that you would like to clear up with the fans?
Oh, that's a good question. Definitely. Everybody thinks that I'm crazy. I gotta say I'm not crazy. I have crazy moments, but I'm not crazy. And then also with my child, everybody was trying to figure out like what's going on with my oldest daughter. I have joint custody. Like nobody took her away from me, so I'm not an unfit mother. Like we have joint custody. She's me and her dad both made the decision to not have her on the show because she is older and stuff like that. And people already is like, isn't that your mom on TV? So we didn't want, to involve her in that at all.
Of course, yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Are you,
makes
and
total
if you
sense.
can't answer this question, let me know, but are you guys living close to your daughter now? Are you back in?
So I'm in Maryland.
Oh, so you're in Maryland. Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, that's good. I'm glad. And how's the little one adjusting to daddy pops?
She is adjusting well. They love each other. Like he has, like people don't know, but he has my name tatted on his chest, and then he has both of my daughter's names tatted as well under on his ribs. So
Aw, that's
Oh,
beautiful. We love that. So I have a question. I know I'm like dominating the interview. Poor Mary, never gets
no,
word
it's
in
okay. It's
edgewise.
okay. I'm just sitting here listening, taking it all in. I'm taking it all in.
We're both loudmouths, but somehow during the interviews, I'm the louder loudmouth. Anyway, I want to know, where did you get your name, Indy? Where did that come from? Is it like a family name? And what is it? Tell me about your name.
So my name is Indiera. but everybody calls me Indy for short because it just simple rolls off the tongue. But my uncle was the one who named me. So my mom, she was gonna name me, I think, Indiana or India or something crazy like that. My uncle was like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. And so my uncle was the one who gave me my name.
That's a beautiful name. How do you
It is a
spell
beautiful
it?
name.
Yeah.
Indierra.
Oh, that's so pretty. I've never heard that name before. That's
Thank you.
awesome.
I know. I think
Yeah.
I've seen other people with the spelling, but just it's pronounced differently. But I don't think nobody really has the name.
Yeah, it's nice to have a unique name.
I know. I feel like that too
Yeah.
because it's like so many common names. And I'm all about like unique names.
Cool. So I know you can't give away any spoilers, but in general, what can we expect for Love After Lockup?
So
Can you give me like a
I can definitely say it's gonna be an emotional roller coaster. It's gonna be a shit show. And I can say that mama don't play. So
you mama or your mama? Because your
My
mama does
mama.
not play.
my mama doesn't play. So
Oh, this is gonna be a shit show.
it's gonna be a shit show for sure. It's gonna be a shit
Yeah.
show.
How did she get to be a bounty hunter? Like, I'm just so blown away by I think she's such a badass. I love her.
She is. So she always been like interested in like law enforcement, but it was like within like the last 3 years, she really kind of got into it heavy. Like and I don't know if it's because it's like her Gemini side. She just like, wild and crazy and she just don't take no shit.
That's
But
how we are.
Yeah.
Also
And
Gemini.
she just got in, okay. Y'all would get along great
Mhm.
then. Great. So, but she just like I guess she just I don't know if she likes to rush or whatever, but she loves it. She loves it.
What an irony, right? That like she's really into law enforcement and you end up dating a prisoner.
Yes. No, but really, really though. Like I remember when I first saw her, she was like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, what was her first reaction when you told her that you were dating Harry?
Oh, she thought I was nuts. Like I had to break it. Like I had to like do it in like baby steps. So I was just like, oh, I have a pen pal. And then I was like, yeah, we're just friends. We talk from time to time, nothing serious. And then I was gradually like, oh, we're talking a little bit more. I think I like him. He seems nice. And then it went from, okay, like we're in a relationship. And she was like, the verdict is still out. Like I would like do stuff like, here, talk to him on the phone real quick. Just get to know him. Like talk to him. You'll see, you'll like him. And then she was kind of like, I don't know, but the verdict, I gotta meet him first.
The scene where you tell your family that you're moving, I almost died. It was so funny because I swear people are like, why do we have to go upstairs? What is she gonna tell us? Can we go play games now? Like that would be my family. I was
That's
laughing.
so funny. No, they would actually sit down because I feel like all the announcements that I make is always at like family game night. I feel like that's just my thing. Like whenever I got to tell somebody something, it's at a family game night. So
You're always ruining the games.
the games. Always. At least they had alcohol though. That's a plus.
Hey, that's like
Hey.
games in my
Plus.
family too. Yeah, cool. Well, so, Mary, do you have any other questions?
No, I think we
So
pretty
we'll
much
give you a
covered it.
little time back because I know you've had a really
Oh.
busy day.
Definitely been a long day for sure. But I
Yeah.
enjoyed the last single interview. It was nice.
Well, you're doing a great job with the media
Thank
stuff.
you.
You're doing a great job in general. We've met a lot of reality cast members at this point, and I just think you're doing a fabulous job. And thanks for entertaining
you.
us. I really appreciate
No
you.
problem. I'm definitely gonna give
Yeah.
y'all more of my crazy for sure.
Well, that's cool.
Well,
Looking
Don't
forward
forget
to
about
it.
don't forget about sharing your psychics information.
No, I definitely
and
will.
then-
I'll send you a message and I'll
Cool.
follow too.
Yes.
Awesome. And whenever you do that lash tutorial, let me know.
Yes, for sure. I gotcha.
Okay. Okay, my friend.
All right, girl.
I hope you have a great rest of
Thank
your day.
you.
You too. Bye.
Take care.
Bye.